You know, most of the time, if the air looks green, that's a bad thing. But it's probably fine here. Hey, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time, we did a couple of basic quests out here in Tantal, and this time, we're gonna be taking care of another super boss. Ooh, fancy! Let me just make sure I got the party in there correctly. That should be fine. Oh, actually, no, that's not quite fine yet. Because,
Please
obviously,
to me.
Claude is not here. But a heart-to-heart is.
Hey, Pandy, I just had a thought.
Oh no.
Don't be so quick to judge, you don't even know what I'm going to say.
Well, you're not the most sophisticated of thinkers. I can read you like a book.
Hey, you can't talk to your driver like that. Go on then. If I'm so easy to read, what am I thinking?
You are that easy to read, and you just came up with a new title for yourself. Bingo. You are so predictable. Go on then, what is it this time? I promise not to laugh. You can tell your big sis.
Big sis? Wait a sec. What makes you think it'll be something to laugh at? Listen, when I tell you my new title, you're going to be proper impressed. Zeke von Genbu, chaotic bringer of chaos. Oi, I heard that. You can't deny the coolness of the name, surely.
Of course not. It's very cool. Suits you down to a T. Super cool.
You're not even pretending to be serious. Why don't you try again?
It's so funny watching you guys.
Oh, hello, Pyra. You arrived at just the right time. We're getting nowhere with Pandoria. Pyra, lend us your judgment.
Who, me?
Yes, you. What do you think? Zeke von Genbu, chaotic bringer of chaos.
Top one will get you 200 trust with Pyra, bottom one 200 with Pandoria.
Honestly, it's kind of goofy. And it's redundant as well.
My prince!
Too blunt. It struck me right to my very heart.
Hang in there! It's just a flesh wound. You're going to be just fine.
Huh? Is Zeke okay?
No. Remember me well, friends.
What? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean... I just let my thoughts spill out of my mouth without thinking.
My prince!
What's happening? Should I get help?
Pyra, you monster! You're killing him here!
Who would have known that Pyra could be so deeply cruel?
That wasn't my intention at all. I'm sorry. I just thought that the joke wasn't up to your usual standard.
Ah!
My prince! A mortal blow! It's going to take him some time to recover from that.
I love Zeke and Pandoria. God damn it. It stopped being the weather I need. Fine. One thing that you'll end up noticing, by the way, is that when we go down to the lower level of Tantal, the quest isn't actually completed yet, and we haven't discovered, like, Turklantia, for example. I thought I saved right before the heart-to-heart. I didn't. I have to get footage of the other route.
A close eye out for
Whoops.
trouble. Where do we go
It's
from
not
here?
really that big of a deal. They were real quick quests. I can do those off screen. Is like super duper easily. So like, yeah, no worries whatsoever.
Let us go.
I just gotta, you know, be not dumb at some point in time, which is a very tall order. So, no promises that will ever happen.
Keep a close eye out for trouble.
But,
Where
of
do
course,
we go
now
from
that we
here?
actually want it to be the correct weather, it'll take, you know, a bunch of resets. Yeah, we're gonna hunt down Cloud Sea King Ken. She's a... I don't know if that's necessarily a name, like... A part of me wants to say it rolls off the tongue.
That was a
Part of me says it doesn't.
Let us go.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. One of these days it'll show up. We'll get the correct weather, and we'll get beat up a bunch of squids.
Keep a close eye out for trouble.
Beat up a bunch of big,
Where do we
stupid
go from
jellyfish.
here?
I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of just an aside. Originally, my plan was to have Mass Effect 3 be the next Let's Play after this one, but I've just been enjoying Refantasia so much that I was like, alright, I'm gonna do it now. And because because the game is still recent, smart idea to do it quickly, do it in, relatively in time with us. There we go.
Let us go.
And that one over yonder. Rush on over to you, Mr. Kenneth. Quite the imposing name, truly. I love the unique monster names in this, by the way. They're just so ridiculous that, like... Galaxy Annihilator Tim. Like that kind of vibe.
Squad, hold your
Now,
positions.
I don't know what his
Lady Morag,
aggro
be
range
careful.
is, so I'm gonna be safe and just start from really far out. Don't worry, we're getting there. Very slowly. I hope I'm actually on the... I should be on the custom difficulty, not on normal. That's really my worry. Not that I'd be on like the... Not on super easy, but... But that I would accidentally be on the... That would just be on normal instead of custom +2. Really? That's actually kind of shocking that it can be toppled. I don't expect that from a super boss. A lot of times Katsu King Ken is used as a nice benchmarker for how good a blade is late game. Although more specifically in the challenge mode battle that's unlocked right after. Yeah, I want to do Ruinous Weather just because I think that's a little bit easier for us to... well, it's more difficult for us to grab because light is just easier for us. There's more paths that got easier access to.
Request permission.
Like light. Oh dear. That went out very quickly.
Did you see what Poppy did?
Rude.
Break.
Break, topple. We already have a fire. Well, whoops. And, wow, Lethal Harpoon comes out really quickly.
Blue flame, heed my call. Dance, good on fire. Splendid outcome. Done well.
Can we? Did we?
Second son.
Huh. Neat. We got it twice. Yeah. Hard breath. Stench, okay. Stench is pretty reasonable to deal with. We'll just focus on you. What am I doing? Fumbling is what I'm doing. Ow. Jesus, these take a while to... Can you... Topple?
My apologies.
Yeah, let's... We'll go for the... Go for light on this one. It's super quick. Bonk. Bonk. What's going on? Well, okay. He's not enraged yet, So I'm not going to definitively say this is going super duper well, but so far, can't say it's not going well. And prevented the Cloud Breath from being used. Okay. This is just on us. Do that. Wow. Actually get a smash off. His items are like all the way over here, but you know, still. Do that. And I think, yeah, lightning's a little bit more difficult for us to get, I feel. Just because Alpha's not really as good. Nim is very useful. And lightning doesn't really feel like it has that many options to get to it. I don't know.
Positions. We commence the play.
Only 4.
Bridget,
Maybe I should have tried going for a
think you're up to it?
or another one, but oh well. Should have tried going for like a dark, but again, bit late for that.
Zenobia, mine.
Go Zenobia. Okay,
You're up to it, Tora.
I can work with that.
Poppy will give it her all.
And I kind of want to hit the electric instead. Okay. Well, we don't. Oh, I could have. I'm so used to not having Earth or Lightning that it's like I just forget that those are options to break. We're not gonna get a full burst, but we're still at least gonna get some. Oh, okay. No, we're not gonna get full burst, but we are going to actually get another full round at the very least after this one. Which that should, if it somehow isn't enough. When we have one more round past this, which I think will be, I think it'll put us into the thousands. Not quite. Almost into the thousands. Wow, this is... I hesitate to say, but could we actually be defeating Tyrannotitan already? I doubt it, but it's not an impossibility. I was not expecting this to go so well. But I mean, sure. We're getting a ton of bonus experience.
Magnificent. Enemy down.
Yes! Did you see that, Belter?
Gets our new challenge battle,
Strategy.
as well as the Moon Matter chips. Oh, really? That's actually pretty convenient on time. Well, no, never mind. Some of that time is spent in... yeah, whatever. Some of it was spent in the recording before. Whatever. Moon Matter chips, I believe, are the highest crit rate. If I recall... I'll double check, but I'm fairly certain that these are the crit rate ones. That are... right? These are the crit rate? Yes, these are the crit rate chips. Very, very useful. Putting these on, like, Mithra, for example, incredibly good. I mean, 60 crit rate on Fiora. If we swap to Mithra, get everything matter, 56% crit rate is super good. Yeah, crit rate plus 5 there. We can probably even boost. There's probably other ways that we can boost up the crit rate even more. Maybe. Mithra style power. What does that do? No, okay. So that's the highest crit that. Well, not the highest crit that we can get, but like, I think we can get extra crit chance from an accessory probably. I think at least. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, like, Mithra with high crit rate is insanely good because of Lightspeed Flurry. Moon Matter chips are just super duper duper good for Mithra. Yeah. One thing I will do, we're not going to fight Chicken Heart Dogma quite yet, but there's a couple other unique monsters that we can take out that are pretty high level. Okay. Debating which one to do. We will go into Gormott, go over to Noclia, I think is the quickest way to get to it. Yeah, honestly, I'm shocked that that went so well. We're pretty close to the, pretty close to our top level of everything. Pretty close to, like, we might be, oh, actually, let me double check. Make sure we're on custom. Yep. We're on custom +2. And we could have just climbed over. But level 90, Immovable Gonzalez.
Don't turn away.
Immovable Gonzalez, similar to Territorial Rothbart, it's kind of a mini staple of the series, having a giant Gogol named Immovable Gonzalez. In Xenoblade 1, it was, I forget what the place is actually called, but it kind of just chills out where you rescued Juju for the first time in 1. This time you're just kind of chilling out here. And yeah, let's just, I might have been able to get a level 4, but didn't count for launch? Come on. Ow. Do that. I do really like, so, I've mentioned before that the AI with the game is kind of inconsistent at times, to say the least. I do, I'll have to go and take a look into exactly what the AI for other classes does, but, like, for example, the AI about the driver genders is, I think that in a potential definitive edition, just like tweaking it a bit would be beneficial. I don't think you necessarily need to change it where you can have like they prioritize it, but not necessarily only do what they're assigned to. But I do like the fact that the healing AI does actually override that. That's the thing. And this actually doesn't help us at all. Yeah, we'll go for a... We can break pretty easily. And we're dodging a lot because Bridge is a very good dodge tank anyway, so... Do that. Do that, we can topple. I mean, really, we're looking for the launch. Come on. Come on, Bridget. Not that smelly. No break. I want to see if we can just get the level 4 on a launch. Doesn't. Yeah, our best bet is gonna be. Oh, perfect timing. Woo. That's a lot of damage. We're gonna go. Rude. Healing Halo. He's coming, huh? Does do quite a lot of damage, not gonna lie. Wouldn't have got that. I'm loving this party so much. Like, it probably would be better if I had Veil instead of Zenobia, just because then I can get more reliable Smash in there. But also, like, Zenobia's cool, though. I mean, really, I feel like the third slot on Morag is kind of irrelevant, just because of, you know, how we have, like, because Rigid does fantastic as a dodge tank, Cosmos is super good, so the last slot on Morag does not matter here, but still.
Yes.
Deadly, there we go. Come on, time to heal.
And that Gogol stuck his nose in the wrong place.
Master Morag, stand
No night chips from here.
do any more harm to all rest.
Yeah.
It'll come back to bite you someday.
I
Got
will take that
a-
to heart.
And we can hop
Just as
down
long as
here,
you
pick up
yourself
treasure trove.
abide by your own principles.
From behind Gonzalez. Some common core crystals. Feels really not worth it for... Ow. It feels really not worth it for the reward for defeating a level 90 unique monster, but whatever.
Complete.
Still, that will do it for this time, and next time, probably a Blade quest. Probably. But until then, see you guys later.
That's a fantastic name.
Right, obviously. I knew you'd know what's what.
No need to worry about hurting his feelings, Pyra. You can be honest.
I am being honest. I think it's a very creative name.
Huh? No way. You're kidding, right?
Finally, somebody who actually understands. At least someone does. Go on, Pyra. You need a title as well.
Huh? Me?
Yes, something that really captures the spirit of who you are.
Steady on, my prince. Pyra doesn't want a stupid name.
Okay. Lay it on me, Zeke. Give me that title.
Someone's gotten carried away.
Right then. From now on, Pyra, you shall be... Pyra von Aegis, Omen of Retribution.
Pyra von Aegis. Omen of retribution?
Really, Pyra? If you don't like it, you should have just said so.
I love it. To be honest, I don't really know what it's supposed to mean, but it's so cool.
What on all rest is going on? These two are incorrigible.
Right, just like I thought, Pyra gets me. In fact, maybe you should just be my blade.
I think I'm good, thanks.
Huh?
You're very amusing, Zeke, but drivers need to be a lot more than amusing.
What?
You're going to need an ice arc for that burn. That was worth the wait. It's gonna take him some time to recover.